What you doing?
I'm filming a YouTube video.
Oh shit, my bad. I interrupted.
Yeah. It's giving a super beads. It's giving super cute, like face BB, okay? Okay, y'all, so when I first start off doing my makeup, I do like to start off by moisturizing my face. So this is just the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I put about that much on, and then I just rub it all in my face. Also, you always want to start off with a clean face. Next, I go in with my Maybelline Baby Skin. It is a face primer. You can put it all over the face, but I don't. I literally just pump some on my hand, put it right on my pores. And it's crazy because when I first started doing makeup, I used to be like, oh, I don't need all those products or all this stuff, but you really do. You really need a good moisturizer, and you really need a good primer. And for the primer for my whole face right now, I've been loving the Milk Hydro Primer, and this is really good. This will keep your makeup on all night. You don't need a lot of it, so I just put a little pea size like that on, and then I put that all over my face. Also, this primer is hydrating. It's very hydrating. So like right now, I'm putting this on my face and it feels so good. Like, it feels so good. As this dries down, it kind of gets a little sticky, which is why I love it, because it's like that makeup baby is sticking on. Do not play with her. So let's move on to the eyebrows. Next, for my eyebrows, I do use this MAC pencil. I don't know what number it is. I will list the products down below, but I think this is a MAC 227. Don't get me, I don't know, don't get me to lying, but it's a really small point on it. I love this. It gets my eyebrows like super carved like no other. I can't use any other eyebrow pencil. Like the other ones just don't do it for me. I like to fill my eyebrows in using the Anastasia Dip Brow. So good. And this is in the color Ebony. Before I fill my brows in, I like to brush them up into the position that I like them. I am going to start here, and I just follow the natural line of my brows. So deep, you should know that about me. I just turned down your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you. Yeah, you always say I got an attitude. I get to the front of my brows. I like to use a really light hand so it's not too dark up front. So I just kind of very lightly like fill the front in. Why you talking to me like you be like, why you always wanna be right? Oh. Another trick that I also do with the eyebrows, once I fill in one eyebrow, I like to take the pencil and I squeeze it like this. This allows the bristles to get back straight again, because I like a really sharp, clean eyebrow, y'all. Like, so that's just a little hack or trick, you know, that I do. When you're using a brow gel, you want to be really careful when using a brow gel, because if not, they can become very thick and very hot mess real quick. So we're just gonna go on to the other brow. I had to ask you if you had a few, 'cause you always say I got an attitude. So I'm the one that's out of place. I'm the one that's in no way. I don't communicate. For concealer under my brows, I am going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape. This is my all-time favorite concealer. Don't play with her. Do not play with her. And this is in the color Tan Deep Sand. And I am using a flat brush. This brush I actually just got from one of my Urban Decay Naked palettes. I like the fact that it's super flat, so I can get right up under the brows. And so So when I carve out the top of my eyebrows, I like to use a darker concealer. So this concealer is same thing as Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in the color Deep. I like to use this to carve out the top of my brows just because it gives more of a natural look. So I'm gonna go in with that same brush that I used before, the same flat brush, and I'm going to carve out the top of my brows. Just like that. And as you can see, y'all can barely even see the concealer up there. That's perfect. That's what you want. That's what you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over to the other eyebrow and do the same thing. Okay, so once you have the concealer on your brows, I do like to go ahead and blend it in. I usually use my pinky finger and I just go in and blend in all of the concealer that's under there. And you just want to make sure it's blended in to where it just doesn't look like you can tell like where it starts and where it stops at. Okay, so now the brows are done, y'all. I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can see what it's giving, but these are the brows. I think that they look really good, and as y'all can see, it's lighter at the bottom, skin tone color at the top. Chef's kiss. The foundation that I'll be using today is the Maybelline Fit Me, and I'm in the color 340 Cappuccino. This is the matte and poreless formula that they have. This is for normal to oily skin. Holy grail, everybody knows about Maybelline Fit Me. A lot of times I switch from this and I go back to a more expensive one, and then I always find myself coming back for the Maybelline Fit Me. So we're gonna go ahead and put some on. I'm gonna zoom y'all back a little bit. To blend in my foundation, I will be using my Real Technique brush. I don't know what number this is, but it's just the Real Techniques foundation brush. And another tip that I can give y'all is let your foundation kind of sit in your skin for a minute. So I got it all blended in. I'm talking to y'all right now. I just keep buffing it in so it looks very seamless. I go in with that same concealer, and I like to place my concealer here down the bridge of my nose, above my lip, around my mouth, on my forehead, and then I do, like, obviously we're gonna put some under our eyes. Using a damp beauty blender, we're gonna go ahead and blend out this concealer. One thing about the Tarte Shape Tape, y'all, it does dry down very fast, which is actually one of the reasons why I like it. I feel like a lot of the concealers that I've used, like the cheaper ones, because Tarte Shape Tape is like $30, it's like $34 or something like that, or $32, but it's so worth it because it dries down fast, which means the product stays exactly where you place it on your face. Sometimes when you have a cheaper concealer, girl, it don't dry down, so it's like soon you get to blending, it rubs off. So I love Tarte Shape Tape. Don't play with her. Another tip, when I'm doing my concealer, I do like to blend out the outer corners first. It just helps it to blend better with like your foundation and everything. So I like to start at the outer corners of the concealer, and then I blend it out like that. Also, when I'm doing my concealer, I like to pull it up, as y'all can see, up. It's gonna help your face look so much more lifted, so freaking cute. Okay, so after we have our concealer on, I do like to go in and set my concealer, of course. This is the Laura Mercier setting powder. This is their loose translucent setting powder, and this is in the shade Honey. I like using this just because it makes my under eye like super bright. So before I go in and put some powder on, I do like to just go through and buff out any lines, creases that may have set in my concealer, because once you set, baby, that's it. And so if you have creases under your eye, you're gonna set with creases. So I like to go in and just blend out all concealer, and then I go in with the flat parts of my beauty blender, dip some in the powder, and I go right underneath and I set. I'm gonna go ahead and get into my contour. So what I use for my contour is this Black Radiance palette, and this is the medium to dark palette. This is what it looked like. Y'all see the two colors that I use. This is actually a highlighter, so I never really use the illuminator, but this is the two shades I use, and I kind of just mix those two. I use my e.l.f. brush to do that. It's like this flat brush, super perfect for contouring. And then I just kind of dip in both colors. I just dip in both colors, and then I go here and I place my contour just like that. I like to contour under my chin. I think the biggest thing is when it comes to makeup, people always like, oh, where do I place the contour? Where do I place highlight? Where do I? You do it to your face. So my face, I naturally have my cheekbones here, and so I place it right under my cheekbones. Same thing here, my jawline. I put it right on my jawline. And then I do like to cut under my chin as well, and it just helps face be, okay? So I do like to do that, I do. So to blend out my contour, I do like to use this brush. This is by the Beauty Shop. It's just a fluffy setting brush. I like to use this because it helps blow out contour and it looks really good. Some people do go in with beauty blenders, which you can blend this out with a beauty blender, but I just like the way the brush does it. So, and as I blend out, I make sure I'm not pulling it down. Like y'all see how this is light right here? I don't pull it down there. I just try to keep it up more than anything. I'm gonna take a little bit more of my setting powder, and I'm just gonna like go right here. Makeup is all about blending. If you want a flawless look, you need to blend and blend, and when you think you're done blending, keep blending some more. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to set my contour as well. Y'all, I have to show y'all this product. Listen, baby, this is what I've been using to set my contour. Love it. This is the Juvia's Place Bronzed Bronze palette in the shade Dark. Look at these colors, y'all. Look at this. If you are my skin color, just get this palette, okay? This is good. The black girls, we need this. And it has two different shades in here, and I just love them. And this kind of works as a blush sometimes for me too, because it's like so dark brown that it's kind of red. I love it. I'm gonna dip into both powders just like that. Tap off so it's not too much. And I'm gonna go in and just darken this up. Very light hand. Because when you're doing contour, you can turn into dark face real quick and mess up your whole face. So same thing, and I'm just gonna go in and place that there. You see? This side, that side. You don't need a lot of this, okay? You don't need a lot. Anything that's left over on my brush, I do take it and I just set the under the neck under the neck, jawline. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Set that and then set here. Okay, so once that's on, it is time to wipe away all of the setting powder. So I go in, and this brush that I'm using is a setting brush, and it's also by Real Techniques. Love this little brush, and you could just go in and wipe away all the setting powder.
I put some ice on you 'cause you got a cold heart. I know I gotta keep my shorty on go.
I'm gonna go in with the MAC Studio Fix to set my face. This is in NC 47, which is my skin color. When you're setting your entire face, you want to use a shade that's your skin color. Go in with my e.l.f. powder brush. When you go to buff out your face, you want to use a very, very light hand. So as y'all can see, my hand is like this. I'm not like this and patting it on because it's gonna mess up all of this. Like, you still want all of your shades and colors there, but we're just gonna soften it up with this and make it all blend together. So very, very light hand, and I'll start down at the bottom and I'll just go through and buff up.
I just got a lot of pay, but let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want the shit red at the bottom, babe. You know I like.
Okay, that's it. Just did a little buffing, and I hope y'all can tell, but it did just help bring all of my colors together. They don't look so like, oh, she got highlight there, she got bronzer there. It's just like pulls it all together. Next, I'm gonna go in and I'm going to slightly just contour my nose just a little bit. This is optional. You don't have to do this. I don't always do it. It just depends on what type of beat you're going for. So I'm gonna go in with my same contour palette by Juvia's Place and my Real Technique brush. This is in Deluxe Crease Brush. That's what it's called. So I'm just gonna go in with this shade, and I'm just going to lightly place it here. Lightly.
Would you let me hit it thrice if I asked today? She know my state nothing but magic, babe. I be swinging it back and forth to you in your casket, babe.
Okay, so now that we have our nose contour done, I'm gonna go ahead and just do a quick eyeshadow. I don't like to do too much when it comes to eyeshadow. Just keep it very, very natural, very, very cute and nude. And so for today, I'm gonna be using my Color Pop Nude Mood palette. So freaking cute. Let me show y'all the colors in this palette. All nudes. All nudes, y'all. So I'm gonna go in with that. I'm gonna use that same brush that I used to contour my nose.
Pretty little fish. Music to my ear.
And as y'all can see, let me zoom in. It just very slightly puts color there, as you can see. You see what I'm saying? Very slightly. Soft glam to me means, of course, your face is beat, but it's giving natural. You know what I'm saying? So I love nude eyeshadows. It adds something there without like adding something there, if y'all know what I mean. So our face is coming together, girl. It's coming together. So next we're gonna go in and we're going to highlight our face. This is BH Cosmetics Baked Illuminating Bronzing Palette. I cannot tell y'all the name that's on the front, because girl, I've been using it forever. Oh, Wild and Radiant. Wild and Radiant is what it's called. So it said on the back. But yeah, so we're gonna go in, and I typically like to mix this color and that color together.
I don't wanna know. I'm just sugarcoat. I say it all if you.
Okay, so once you know that your makeup is all done and it's time to set, let me show you the holy grail. Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and I love it. I've been wanting to get my hands on some of this, and I finally got some, and I'm never going back. At least not for the summer anyway, because it does give you like a dewy look, and I just love that for me. I'm gonna cover up my little baby hair right there, and let's go. Oh, another tip. Do not spray set and spray unless you're ready to be done with your makeup. Like once you set it, put this on, your face is set. So do a quick little look. Do I like it? Do I like it? Okay, I like it. So we're gonna go ahead and spray.
I'm loving your light. Vulnerable.
Oh my God, I look so cute. I look so cute, and I don't even have the lashes on yet. Don't play with me. So now it's time for me to put on my lashes. These are the lashes that I'm gonna be using today. I'm about to go ahead and pop these on my eye now.
What you doing?
I'm filming a YouTube video.
Oh shit, my bad, I interrupted.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm keeping that phone call in this video or not, because girl, that's a whole other phone call about something else. I'll be back, y'all. I'm gonna stick these off the camera and then we're gonna come right back. Okay, y'all, so I am back and I have my lashes on. Also, while I was away, I went ahead and put mascara on my bottom lashes. That is a must. You must put mascara on your bottom lashes. So that's all I did. Next, we're gonna go in to the lips. So I'm just gonna zoom in so y'all can see. For my everyday soft glam look, I just love to keep it real simple. I'm a simple girl, so I go in with this brown liner. I couldn't even tell y'all the name of the liner because girl, I don't know, I've used it for so long, but I like to go in and line my lips. I'm not one of those girls that overline their lips. Some do, I don't. I like to place my line right where my line is at, and then I go in with my NYX Butter Gloss, and this is in the shade Madeline. Yeah. And then I just pop that right on. Let me zoom y'all out so y'all not just staring at my face, but I love a cute nude lip, y'all. It just does it for me. Yeah. Period. That's pretty much it, y'all. So that is gonna wrap up my soft glam everyday makeup look. I do hope y'all enjoyed watching this video. Also hope that you found some tricks, some tips, some products, girl, that you plan on using next time you do your makeup, girl, because it's giving a super beads. It's giving super cute, like, period. Make sure before y'all leave my channel that you do like this video. Also to make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so you can see more videos like this from me. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. I will have my Instagram listed up there on the screen. She's giving you, look at that highlight. Don't play with her yet, but I will have my Instagram listed up here on the screen. And until next time, y'all, stay pretty.